Have you ever wondered? Muslims give money in charity, but sometimes they call it zakah, other times they call it sadaqah. Aren't they the same thing? Today I'll explain it in the simplest way. First, let's talk about zakah. Zakah is not just charity, it's one of the 5 pillars of Islam. Just like salah, fasting, and hajj, it's a must. If you're a Muslim and you have wealth above a certain limit, nisab, for a whole year, you must pay 2.5% of it. It's not optional. It's fardh. If you don't pay, it's like skipping salah. You're sinning. Allah says clearly in the Quran, and establish prayer and give zakah. And the Prophet ﷺ said, Islam is built upon 5 pillars, and he listed zakah among them. So if someone asks, is zakah just recommended? The answer is no, it's an obligation, one of the very foundations of our deen. Who gets zakah? Here's where it gets very specific. Allah himself listed 8 categories in Surah At-Tawbah: the poor, the needy, those in debt, travelers in need, those employed to collect zakah, new Muslims whose hearts need support to free slaves, those striving in the path of Allah. That's it. You can't just give zakah anywhere you feel like. It has rules. For example, you can't build a masjid with zakah money because zakah is meant for people, not buildings. You can't give zakah to your rich uncle or your parents because they are not eligible, but you can give it to a struggling cousin or a neighbor who can't pay rent. Zakah is about lifting burdens from people. It's Allah's way of making sure wealth circulates in the ummah and doesn't stay only with the rich. If every Muslim who could afford it paid zakah properly, there would almost be no poverty left in the Muslim world. That's how powerful this system is. Now let's talk about sadaqah. This one is different. Sadaqah is voluntary charity. It's not fardh, it's not a pillar. You can give it anytime in any amount to anyone in need. No strict rules. But here's the beautiful part. Sadaqah is not only money. The Prophet ﷺ said, every good deed is sadaqah. Let that sink in. Every good deed. Smiling at your brother equals sadaqah. Saying a kind word equals sadaqah. Helping your mom with chores equals sadaqah. Removing a harmful object from the road equals sadaqah. Imagine this. You're broke, but you still manage to give a bottle of water to a thirsty man. Or you comfort a sad friend. All of this, sadaqah. Everyone, rich or poor, can give sadaqah in some form. Now, let's make it super clear. Zakah equals pillar of Islam, mandatory fixed rate, 2.5%, only for 8 categories. Sadaqah equals voluntary, flexible, no fixed amount, can be money, time, or even a smile. Another way to see it, if zakah is like paying the electricity bill for your house, sadaqah is like decorating your house with lights and flowers. One is duty, the other is beauty, both matter. Now, some people make a mistake. They think, if I give sadaqah, I don't need zakah. That's wrong. Zakah comes first. Without zakah, your wealth is not purified. Even if you gave millions in sadaqah, if you skipped your zakah, your wealth is still dirty in the eyes of Allah. The Prophet ﷺ warned us that those who withhold zakah will face severe punishment on the day of judgment, so it's no joke. Then comes sadaqah. Sadaqah is like adding blessings on top. It multiplies your rewards and increases your barakah. Allah says in the Quran, whoever brings a good deed shall have 10 times the like thereof. And the Prophet said, charity does not decrease wealth. When you give, you never lose. Your money may look less in numbers, but Allah fills it with blessings. He may protect you from disasters, illnesses, or open doors of provision you never imagined. Ask yourself, how many times have you given a little in charity and then suddenly something good happened in your life? That's Allah's promise in action. So remember this, zakah is the foundation, sadaqah is the extra beauty, one is duty, the other is love. Both are important, both are powerful. And who knows, maybe the smallest sadaqah, like giving water, removing a thorn, or even a smile, could be the one deed that takes you to Jannah.